With the Northwest coach for the night, Scott Hartzell, just led his team to a double overtime victory over Ragsdale. Last night you knocked off Southeast by 20, 81-61. Tonight a much closer, tougher game. And the guys bared down tonight. They got the win. It wasn't easy, but the guys paid off those free throws at the line late in the game by Connor Ballou and also Eller, and also Jalen Cross hit a couple key ones in the second overtime. But just so many things you did in your defense. You had to play good defense. Plus, when Saigo fouled out for them, it changed the game. Just so many things happened. If you can go back and kind of summarize what happened tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we talked early on, before the game about at Teheco we played them. They drove us to death. We didn't do a very good job of staying in front. We tried to back off our pressure, which we normally like to do. So we tried to play a bit more contained. Thought we did a really good job of that in the first half. We were really energized and played and fed off of that. We weren't great on the offensive end, which a lot of times we are, but we were so good on the defensive end that it gave us that 6-point lead going into halftime.
How did you kind of hang with it as far as overcoming that pressure? A lot of pressure on your guys in that late ball game trying to get that win.
Yeah, no, that's huge for us. We've had kind of a funny season where we've beaten everybody we were supposed to have beaten, and we hadn't beaten any of what I would call the upper echelon of our conference, and we feel like we should be part of that as well. So this was a big step for us tonight to get one of those wins against one of the better teams. Ragsdale's a heck of a good team. They're very well coached. They present a lot of challenges. So I'm just so proud of our guys for hanging in there. We could have quit a couple different times in the overtimes. We got ourselves down, but we were able to make big plays. Connor Ballou was huge. Anytime we needed it, he got to the basket, made his free throws, and so just a big win for us.
Had to be happy, too, about his free throws when they fouled him late in the game. They fouled Eller, they fouled Cross. When they fouled the guys, you want to make sure they hit the free throws, and they did pretty much that.
Absolutely. They were putting a lot of pressure on us. We were having a hard time even getting the ball in bounds. But, sometimes we're not as strong with the ball as we needed to be, but I thought we were there at the end. And, if you're going to do that, you got to go step up and make those free throws.
When they lost number 11, Saigo, it kind of put a dent in what they were doing. But the kid, number 10, Kobe Parker, still a kid you got to watch outside because he hits that three any time. It could be big trouble.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player. We talked about playing no help on him all night. And for the most part, we did a good job. He got loose a few times on some dribble handoffs where we didn't talk well enough. But, we did a nice job hanging on him. He's got a quick release. He'll shoot it from anywhere. So it was good to kind of hold him down a little bit.
Got like the job inside tonight, too. At Harbour and also Sheldon Ulmer. Some of the stuff they did won't show up in stat sheets or in the papers and things like that or in the press. But those two guys worked hard inside, and they really battled. And Harbour hit the floor a few times and gave up his body. And Ulmer had the hops. They were just playing tough inside for you.
Yeah, both those guys are fantastic athletes, and that's what we've been talking to them about is about being athletic. We've been trying to use Wyatt a little bit more on the offensive end, trying to get the ball into him. Even if he's not going to score, he's a pretty good passer out of the post. So I was just really proud of them, just for sticking in there. We needed them toward the end to grab some loose balls, and they did that.
Talk about the feeling these past two nights, what you've gone through, taking over coaching the team. I know we missed Coach Revis, saw him back on Monday at the Northwest Middle School game, missed it in the past 2 years. Taking over, running the team. You've run the AAU teams before and worked with the kids there, but now you take over the varsity team, and a little bit different on this high school level stage.
Well, it is. It's a big change. We miss Coach for sure. He's been down, not feeling great, and he asked me if I'd step up and do it. Good thing is, I've been here. This is my second year with the guys here. Plus, a lot of these guys I've coached over the years in travel ball, so there's a familiarity there with them with me and vice versa. So yeah, I'm just happy to be here and get a couple wins, and hopefully we can go to Southwest on Friday night and do the same.
And it kind of gives you kind of a building block now too, because you beat a team last night you should have beaten Southeast, but you beat a team tonight. You talk about the upper echelon, the upper tier of the conference, beat a big name in Ragsdale tonight. So it should lead you into a good situation going into 2 straight wins, especially, and beating Ragsdale, winning Southwest. It should be a big boost for you there.
It should be. I just hope we handle it the right way. We came out with a lot of intensity on the defensive end tonight, and that's what we have to do when we go there on Friday night. If we do that, we'll be fine.
Yeah, when you can get a win in regulation, you don't get it, and you go to the first overtime, you survive that, you go to the second, you're glad to win in 2 overtimes, that's for sure.
Yeah, you extend that much energy, you really want to come away with the win. I'm sure they're not feeling great about it. They played their butts off too, but we needed this one. We've come out on the wrong end of a few of these this year, so it was good to get this one.
It's good to be doing it with your son, too, Jackson Hartzell. They're working hard and working his tail off. It's good to be with him also in this situation his senior year.
Sure. That's why I'm here. I love all these guys and working with them, but, it's special to be with your own son, for sure. A lot of memories. I'm glad that this year's kind of normal. Last year was, kind of stunk, to be honest. There was so many stoppages and things with COVID. Hopefully we don't get that again this year. I'm just happy that he's enjoying a normal senior season, and I'm glad to be here with him.
Yeah, kind of like a West Virginia man over the bench working hard, kind of like a shooter from the movie going back to Hoosiers, and kind of like also going back to the old days with, I think it was Skeet Wooler and Eric Brunson, Eric Cuthrell, and Scott Hartzell back at UNCG Fleming Gym. It has to be kind of fun to go full circle over all these basketball days and years.
Yeah, it is. That's, I have a lot of experience in the game, so it's fun to give back to these guys. It's been fun to be the assistant coach, to be honest. Let Coach Revis do his thing, give a few hints and helping points here and there. So I'm just glad I won these 2 games when he's out, and I'm just hoping he gets back soon. I don't know if I can take much more.
Got to be a lot of fun. You've come a long way from UNCG now here to Northwest Guilford. There's a lot left to go for you, too. You got a lot left to give. Keep up the good work. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And congrats on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.